Guys, I apologize for being late. Yeah, I know it's usually Daps that's late, but
It was
it's
him.
actually me this time, and I have very good reason for it. It's
No, you
because
don't.
I have a very good
Man
excuse. I
thinks
have
he's
a very
Romeo.
no. Out art though, Romeo. Anyways,
I'm your Juliet round here, bro.
well, you know, it is what it is. I have every right. But big up anyone. It's Zuberi. I'm loving that you're in here, man. Please get into my DMs like quickly so I can send you the link to this. I want you to get
Pause.
in here, man. No. No fruitiness or nothing like that. Zuberi, drop me the Instagram and get on, man. Anybody wants to get on, we'll drop the links soon. We're gonna be a little bit selective today as well, if we can be, because well, there's some opinions that we haven't heard in a long time, and we need to get some decent opinions. Barry's one of those guys, man. But if anyone wants the link, we'll be posting it very shortly. So don't worry about that. You all get your say eventually, and we will be timing it to a little bit more this week. Obviously, last week Big Steve was in here. Big up, Big Steve. So obviously,
Salute.
big up that. I was going to run the intro, but I don't.
I'm going to send it to Traps as well. I want Traps in here because Traps has been voice noting me a bit much.
Yeah, Usman, of course you can. Just get me on a Discord or something. Anyone that's actually in the Discord, I'm going to post in a Discord as well. Because obviously you guys have been long supporters. So if you're in the Discord of Never a Foul, then obviously you can definitely come in. You've been supporters for a long time, so it only makes sense.
100. The one thing I will say as well, people, because I always feel bad, but you see when you come in, right? Obviously, if me and Kas start waffling, we'll pause your time. But if we don't, it's a 5-minute thing because we want to get as many people on as possible. So anyone comes on, if we stop you after 5 minutes, it's no disrespect. We thank you for coming on and for the support, but we want to get as many people on as possible. And to be honest, we want to kind of keep the show below an hour and a half if possible. But there is a lot to talk about. Firstly and foremostly, that is the most beautiful flag in the world. But there we go. We can have the thumbnail, and I'll see you later.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna run through a little bit of comments. I think this is gonna be the first time that I'm not gonna run the intro. You know, I feel like I don't really want to.
To be fair, we're still waiting on a certain musician to give us an intro, so we don't need to run. Yeah, man. Don't need to. We're here.
So as we normally do as well, Daps, obviously we're gonna have to do what we do best, is big up the people that support us. So one of them is always as well saying,
Old time my daughter. Oh no! Oh, sorry, my bad. Carry on.
Is that Always? Is that Aguero? Is that Aguero? That's Aguero.
It's Aguero running off with his shirt, bro.
Yeah. Emojis as well.
Yeah. That was the last. That was the last era of dominance. But now we're in a new era with Erling and Alvarez, so we can move. I think that was the start of it all. Really, that last bit. Coffee, Jesus. Sunderland, you'd not.
Oh wow! Big up Anthony in the building.
The champions. You're wrong. You're not.
Big up Sid in the background as well, obviously with his chocolate bar background. Football Talks, he says, Egal has some of the worst opinions I've heard on a panel. I mean, the man claimed Fabinho starts for Brazil when over Casemiro when he doesn't even start over Fred. Are you saying basically?
I'm going to be 100. That stream earlier, it irritated the hell out of me because it was like the two of the content creators that I love the most, like Northside and Egal, are both my boys. And when Faz said about this is why everyone knows Egal, let me be clear. You don't, right? People know the Egal that channels want to portray, right? And I'm a strong believer of that because I speak with Egal offline, right? And I love Northside to bits. But goddamn, for a battle, yeah, I was expecting Man United and Arsenal to go to battle. And you two just sat back and let them go to battle. And it was
beautiful. That's what's going to happen on Sunday. They're going to argue with each other.
It is a hard one because, like, Northside, I wanted to disagree with you and Faz. I was agreeing with you two, but then with Northside, I think you're being too negative when ultimately it is what it is. Five wins in 5. But then with Egal, when Egal was trying to downplay the fact that, let's be real, Martinez and Malacia, have only played the last 3 games. Am I right?
Yeah. So Malacia's played the last 3 games. So
yeah, right. And you've conceded 1 against Liverpool and kept 2 clean sheets. It is relevant. I couldn't care less. It is relevant. So but you two agreed. The issue with you two with Man United is scoring goals right now. It's not the defense at the moment. For the maddest thing to say right now, Man United's defense is not the issue. It's scoring goals. And it is.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're definitely right. You're definitely right.
Though.
You know what it is actually? It is the scoring goals because it isn't really too much the chance creation, that's because I look at the games and there's a lot of goals. I feel like you should be burying that. You know what? If that was a certain other player, he would have put that in first time and he's burying that. It's just that last final third.
Martial would have.
This is what I'm saying. Like I'm telling you now, a couple of the positions Rashford was in yesterday, Leicester City. Martial is 100% burying them. At least one.
Kas, you know I've been very, and Soup's knows over there, I've been very critical of Martial, right? But I've been more critical of United settling for mediocrity. Not of Martial, but more that, right? But I can see his strengths, and I can see now he's got a coach, his strengths are shining through already. For me, Rashford, I never was sold on Rashford. I promise you, you will never find a point in my life where I was sold on Rashford. I think Rashford needs to go. I think Martial, Anthony,
Sancho might be the future.
Sancho, bro, you don't need to speak about Sancho to me. Sancho's a baller.
You know what's mad though? He didn't really play. Actually, no, he played all right yesterday. He got a goal, but he needs to do a little bit more for me. Like, take the man on. Do you get what I mean? Like, Rashford needs to start making runs as well. Like,
confidence doesn't come overnight. You need to build it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through a few more of the comments as well, though.
You've played arcade games where you have to build up the what's it called, the special meter, before you can unleash your special moves. People, smash those likes. Let's get it over 50 as quickly as possible.
We'd love to see it, man. 50 in the building as well, man. 40 likes at the moment. I'm gonna go through a couple. Zuberi, you need to get into you need to DM me on Instagram, man, so I can get you in. We'd love to see that. Also, or even Twitter, either or, it don't really matter. It's Caston and Maguire. What, bench him? That's what do you mean? Wait, what's been going on? What? Ronaldo.
You think you're Romeo?
With
those white pearly teeth.
Oh wow. Keenan says I thought Kas was going to be live by now. I'm sorry. Pac-Man says
everyone thinks it's me.
It is you. But what's it called? I can't do this anymore. Just watch 5 minutes of Coppish while waiting for this. And Drifty said, if fit, Liverpool have the best midfield in the league. And if Cater would be, you bench better than Bernardo. Who's got a clip for me? Who's got a clip?
You know what? I want to pay someone, right? I want to pay someone to monitor. I will give someone 5 Liverpool YouTube accounts to monitor for the rest of the season. And you know what? I'll put a little bonus in to go back for the last 3 weeks and check out the fucking inconsistencies of this fan base, man. Like, honestly, it's so inconsistent with everything. Just be consistent, man. Liverpool will still challenge us. Let me be clear. They will still be our nearest challenger. But please be consistent with your team and other teams. Drifty, you are one. Monts, you are one. Hassam, you are definitely one.
Wow, just getting them all out.
Nah, you know what? I'm going to stick with them for now. Drifty,
fair enough.
Drifty, you told me yesterday, congratulations on winning the league.
Well, and so and Guna Lee having his crackdown of meltdown and all that kind of stuff. Two Mins, obviously, we've got the guy in the background, but I'm going to go through a couple more as well. It's nice to see a lot of you in here. Please do smash the like button. I've got a favor for you guys as well. Some of you that do have Twitter, you know I like to do this now because it puts us to the next subscriber. And it's clearly working because some of you guys are retweeting. I've literally just posted the link to the Twitter where, if you don't mind, just like it and just share it because then somebody else might see. But yeah, man, I love to see it. What thing is in the back? Yes, yeah. Daps, Jay. He said I'm ready to go live.
Jay who?
That's Jay, innit? That's Thiago's father. No, yeah. Bring him in.
Right, so let me intro him now. Can I intro him?
Well, he's not in there at the moment. I mean, he's not in the background yet. Sid can come on first, but I mean, send him the StreamYard.
But I want to intro James because he's an important member of the team moving forward. But yeah, let's get Sid in. Also, very important, ladies and gentlemen, it is not Willy Wonka, right? But I hope to God his background.
It's close.
It's the one and only, the biggest smile in YouTube, and also the biggest chocolate bar in YouTube. Sid.
You said one thing. You remember?
I am having issue with StreamYard. I don't know why. I tried it many times before.
Wait.
Don't worry, we can see the chocolate bar.
Yeah,
It's
if
fine.
you can't switch your phone that way, if it's on lock, man. I know, I get it. You don't want us to get your dairy milk out. It's all right. You don't want to share with us.
Whoa, pause.
Get your dairy milk out. Oh my god, yeah, damn.
Right.
Wow.
Nice,
But
all
Sid, what
right.
are you saying?
No one clip that. I will hunt you down. I will hunt you down.
I mean, you said it.
I'll do
Say it,
nothing.
bro. As long as you say pause quick enough. But Sid, listen.
You done it for me.
We're working more precise with time today. Sid is a Chelsea fan, the most unbiased Chelsea fan. But we just got. Well, actually, what do you want to talk on? Or I can ask you a question this week.
Yeah, you can start.
Oh, I've definitely got questions for Chelsea.
So you've been busy. You've been busy, right? Are you happy with your transfer window?
Not fully happy.
What are you missing?
A proper DM, because I don't think Zakaria is the one. We want a sitting DM who can protect our backline more if we want to play expensive style of football. But I don't think Zakaria can help us in that. I might be wrong, but as of now, from what I have seen, I don't think he's the guy.
Right. I hear that. That's definitely one of the talking points. Are you happy with Aubameyang up top?
Yeah, because I
hear
saw
you on that.
Aubameyang last season in Barcelona, and he was the one who was finishing chances there. And we create some chances, not the clearest of most, but when we create, our attackers are not able to finish. Even Sterling also, he was not clinical. We all saw that in games he missed it 3 to 4 good chances. So Aubameyang is the one who can finish chances. So I think he's the perfect fit, and also he can run, he can track back little bit. But I don't want to see him around the left wing or in middle of the pitch doing link up. I want to see him in the box.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. 100%. I think, I'll be honest, yeah. I think, all right, the fact is he is of a certain age and his last season at Arsenal wasn't as good as his previous seasons, but he hasn't been bad at Barcelona at all, right? Hasn't been bad
Yeah.
at all. And I do think you get more movement out of him than you do Lukaku straight away. He's
Yeah.
more active.
Yeah.
He's going to create more space than Lukaku does. Kas, what's your opinion on it, actually?
I feel like with Aubameyang, the whole thing with that, your output surely goes up. Has to. Like Kai Havertz don't really offer you much going in the box. Now you got someone that's in the box, but you ain't gonna see him for another 5 weeks. So
That's
you're
the
gonna see him
only
what?
thing. That is
No,
the
no,
You're
only
gonna get a
no,
thing.
month
no.
out.
He's going to be back in around 1 week or 1.5 week.
I heard 3 to 5.
I heard 3 to 5
No,
weeks.
no.
But
Tuchel said
the
that.
other thing I would say is that is relevant is with Aubameyang, everyone will say the reason he fell off at Arsenal is his relationship with Arteta. We do know with Thomas Tuchel, he's got a relationship. There's not going to be an issue with that relationship. I don't think that's a bad signing. I think Cucurella was a good signing. Who else do you buy?
Fofana, Koulibaly,
Fofana's great
Sterling.
signing. I think he's probably going to be bled in slowly, but I think Fofana's a good signing long term. Who else? Sterling, yeah, he's a good signing. Aubameyang could now make him worth 250 to 300. So I think that's right. And then the only one I think is your DM. And I don't know enough about it to talk about. I know Kas watches more European football than I do, so but I can't talk on it. I don't know enough about him, I'll be honest.
It's
are you confident? Are you confident? You know what the better part is as well? The better question is, right, are you confident in Tuchel?
Yeah.
That there was a big pause
never
there.
A doubt for
Big
me.
That didn't sound too cool.
No.
Yeah.
I am confident in Tuchel because I think he is good, but we are lacking in midfield, and it's his problem and it's his mistake that he didn't went for a midfielder before. We also could have got a Lucas Paqueta. I said it on last week also from West Ham, because West Ham are offering nothing. They are offering Conference League, and we can pay more wages than West Ham. So we could have got him, but he said we are having enough midfielders. So it's on him if he's not able to gel others together, and if again our midfielders got injured, who are already injury prone. So that's his mistake, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so what about what? So talking on West Ham, are you confident going into that game that you can actually get a point? Well, actually, no, not a point. The 3 points, because I don't think you do. I
Where
think
is
it's at
it?
Stamford Bridge. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, 3 points Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah. At Stamford Bridge, I am confident that we are going to win because the atmosphere is different. We are not away. We are not going to heads down when we are conceding. The crowd is going to push the players. So I
Mm.
don't think we are going to lose against West Ham at Stamford
I
Bridge.
think they need to bounce back as well. It's the need. I think
Yeah,
this is the thing. I'm
yeah,
not going to lie. With top 6 teams, the need is relevant. Generally, when the need is
yeah.
there with certain teams, they
I
do get it.
I want to add something else as well, Daps, yeah, because I feel like I know people say it's early in the season, and this is relevant for every team, right? But dropping points now, I think this season's a little bit different because there's going to be a massive long break. You need to accumulate as much as possible because a lot of these players are going to
Yeah.
be coming back not as fit. Do you get what I mean?
Oh, I said this about City.
Yes, Steve. The dairy milk bed. But yeah, man.
I've just said this on Steve's channel about City that we need to keep getting points. Like Villa tomorrow,
Yeah.
it's a different game to it was 6-7 games ago, last game of the season. But the fact is, they showed us what they can do. We can't be complacent. This is a Premier League. No one can be complacent in any one game. And the season started how it has. We've started well, dropped points against Newcastle, but it was still a hard-fought game. But that reminded us we can't. Newcastle's not the team they were last season. Villa, Gerrard's under pressure right now. They're the teams you want to watch out for. So that's not an easy game for us. So, but if we drop 2 points, all of a sudden Liverpool are now in touch and reach of us, and we have to. Every single team has to stockpile these points, 100%. So even with Arsenal, with Arsenal winning 5 games on the bounce, whatever anyone wants to say about Arsenal, the fact is they won 5 games on the bounce, right? That's 15 points. It is what it is. So we can see it is their form amazing or whatever? No, but they have got 15 points. And I think that's relevant with Chelsea, with Liverpool, with United, with City, with West Ham at the moment. You know, they're struggling, but I think Chelsea are going to have too much tomorrow for me. I think they are.
Yeah,
It's going to be
maybe.
tough because every team has improved and United have also improved. So it's going to be tough for Chelsea if they drop points again. It's not going
Yeah.
to be easy this season because lower teams are also strengthening. Fulham, have you seen?
Yeah,
They
Fulham.
are
Yeah.
phenomenal in the way they press, the way they attack.
I feel like it's going to be a tough for
Bro,
Chelsea. It's a tight
Sid,
pitch.
Are
It's a
you a
tight
Liverpool
pitch.
fan? Sid, have Chelsea played
No,
Fulham
no, no,
yet?
no.
No, Chelsea play
No,
them
no.
next week.
Right. So
Next week.
the way you said Fulham are phenomenal, I thought you might have been a Liverpool
Yeah.
fan.
Oh,
No, no.
yeah.
It's
Don't say that.
because they
Someone in
have
the
came
background.
up from the championship and the way they are playing, it's good. We have not seen a side like them coming from championship and targeting other teams. The way they played against Liverpool was awesome.
It was awesome. I agree with you. Long may it continue. So tomorrow, let's get your score prediction before we move on, Sid. And I hope one day when
Yeah.
you turn your camera around, there's not bite marks out of that dairy milk.
My score prediction would be 1-0 Chelsea because I think it's going to be a
Jorginho
boring
penalty.
game tomorrow.
I think West Ham Park
It
and
can be.
David Moyes will definitely park that bus, and he don't care if it's at Chelsea. Getting a point is big, and he won't care. He will park it.
Yeah.
I reckon.
You
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, I think he parks it. I'm
What
gonna
a
go.
shit
I'm gonna
game.
go. I'm gonna go
I'm
0-0.
sorry, if you park the bus against Chelsea, that is the shittest game of football I've ever seen.
Yeah, but David Moyes is
Yeah,
happy to do that.
definitely.
Look what he did against their last game. Against Tottenham.
Spurs.
Didn't
It's
care.
not working.
30%
This is the
possession.
thing. But this is the thing. Last season, they brought it to us and they were 2-0 up at half time. They parked the bus against us this season and lost 2-0. And the
Well,
worst thing is, with their attacking 3 that they've got now, within Cornet, Bowen, and
Scamacca.
Scamacca, Antonio, whichever way you want to go.
Antonio.
why park the bus? Well, pace, I
geez.
guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe. Count
Yeah.
them.
All right, cool. Shall I post the link in the chat? Do you reckon, Daps?
Yeah. 100. Well, if you didn't post in the chat, how the hell did Sid get the link?
Well,
From
well,
Discord.
we got Discord people first.
He's elite now. He's elite. He gets it like that. Okay, Sid, I see you. But
Gets it
listen,
first.
Sid, I hope you have a good weekend and all your family. And we will see you next week. And I have no doubt we will speak on Instagram.
Good night.
So,
Yeah, man, big up. We got your a certain person that has been on Never a Foul in a while in the background, the one that you wanted to introduce whenever you want.
Yeah, right. Okay, so people, I want you to get used to this face because he's a friend of the channel. I can say it. He was a foe for a minute, but generally he's a friend of not just the channel, but as me, Soups, and Ty, we've grown up with him. And you're going to see a lot more of him when it comes to Liverpool. He's going to be one of our main content creators. Also, however much I hate it, his football knowledge is pretty damn good. He's a coach at quite a senior level, and he does get it. You know, I argue with him a lot, but it is Thiago's father.
Oh la la.
What are you saying, bro? I ain't spoke to you for a minute.
Yeah, I know, man. What's been going on, man?
We've just been scoring a lot of goals, really. And
yeah, do you know what? The spaces on Twitter have been going off recently. I've been doing a lot of spaces on Twitter. And
I see you. You had like 200 man up in there, 300 man. I was like, what? I was like, all right.
Yeah, it's going,
that is not my line.
It's going wild, man, on there. But do you know what? I see we were in there talking today about the Haaland thing, and I'm saying, and I was honest, I was like, he's good for 40 goals this season. He's good for 40 goals because if you look at the trajectory of how many he's scoring at the moment, let's say he bags 2 on the weekend and another 1 in midweek, that puts him on 11 goals. If he bags them already with 6-7 games played, he's over a goal a game at the moment. Yeah, so he can easily cop 40 goals in all competitions with his eyes closed. And then I was getting into, like, it was getting mind-boggling. I was getting into, imagine if he does that over 3 seasons and shit like that. So my head's fucking hot right now when it comes to
what it is. I think this pressure is definitely, people are doing a good job at putting extra pressure on us. I'm feeling it already. I think
it's warranted, though. I think it's warranted.
Well, my chest's never been so big, and I haven't been gym, right? But I'm coming out here. Yesterday, I was being asked about the Champions League, and you know what I'm like. I don't want to predict nothing. I ended up saying, you know what? We're going to get 101 points minimum this season. Haaland's going to beat Salah's record, and we're going to win the Champions League, right? I don't know if I believe all that, but it's like, do you know what? This is for the first time that Haaland has got me believing that even in difficult games, say Villa tomorrow, I don't see it as an easy game. But whereas last season, if we created 6-7 chances, we might not score. If we create 6 or 7 chances with Haaland on the pitch, we're scoring 2 or 3, right? I've never seen, and after witnessing it with my own eyes in 4K on Wednesday night, I've never seen anyone get playing as a number 9 like this guy does, right?
Yeah, his movement's ferocious, man.
It's just his movement is insane. That he uses his height and his length of leg perfectly. Like he can just get in front of you like that, but then he's clinical. But he just watches the ball and comes alive. He'll act bored, like he's not interested. And then and when you're, for the first time again, we're a team that generally overpass a bit much, try and score the perfect goal. We're lumping the ball in the box now, thinking, do you know what? Rebound, he'll be there. Head, knock on, like corners, knock on, he'll be there.
You've got a vocal point.
But then he comes off, and Alvarez is like, well, you know what? Did you see Alvarez's second goal? The balance.
Yeah. Alvarez is a talent, man. He's a player I know a little bit about. Can play multitude of positions as well. He's definitely a pet player. Can play off either wing. Can even go centrally if you need him to as well. He's not afraid to drop deep and receive the ball. He's not afraid to break the lines. He's just ferocious as well. And the thing is with the Haaland thing, if you're a young player, right, you want to be looking at a striker like that, because one thing he does incredibly well is when he's on the last shoulder of the man, it's a change of pace. So it's that change of pace on the run. When you're going in behind and you're trying to run in behind and you want to leave your defender for dead, you change the pace on the run. He does it. And like you said, he's got that stride. He can open his legs up. He can get a yard or two on you. And he's clinical. The difference between him and other strikers in the league is they need multiple chances to convert. He only needs 2 or 3 and he's bagging. So for me, he's the type of player that you want to try and go to. And also with him as well, he relishes the physical battle. So he's that type of player that you want to try and rough up a little bit. But he's good at doing that as well. He's good at spinning in behind. He's good at having the ball back to goal. Like, where is his weakness? So
do you know what he comes across as? He comes across as a player that ultimately his whole life, and you know what, most footballers are probably the same, but his whole life has been dedicated to the sport. I know his mum's an athlete as well. And it's like, he's just, all he wants to do is succeed in the sport. But you know what? We've got you on, Liverpool fan. We need to talk on your club.
Yeah, man.
What do you want to talk on about it though?
Oh,
I
I've
just
got a
think-
question.
Yeah, go
Go
on.
on, then.
Like, I'm open to anything.
So your next game, are you? Because let's face it, against Newcastle, you lot
Mm.
weren't great. Like it was
When-
Everton.
Oh no, played. Who's their next game?
They have got Everton. And
Yeah,
Everton are not
tomorrow.
Everton.
12:30.
It's a derby. I think Liverpool win anyways. Wait, is it
Yeah,
at
cool.
Everton or Liverpool? It's got to be at Everton, right?
Yeah, it's a Goodison, yeah.
I think Everton are going to be all right. Like I don't think they look too bad of an outfit, but they haven't got that it to go forward in against Liverpool, in my opinion. But like, are you a little bit worried about potentially creativity in your team? Just a touch, because I watched the Newcastle game. I was thinking there's something missing in this Liverpool attack potentially. Maybe it is Nunes, maybe it could be that. But I just thought you lot not really the kind of shot you had last season. It feels like it's a bit lost.
No, I think in terms of like a Newcastle perspective, I think we created a lot more than we have created in any other games this season. I think Newcastle was probably our best game, but the challenge is that it's a bit disjointed from the midfield.
Yeah,
it's very
that's the
disjointed.
one. Yeah.
You're putting square pegs into round holes at the moment, and it's difficult. And also, I don't think the cohesion's there with the front line. When you disrupt a team which has been, so in tune for so long, it's difficult. I was on a space today, and like it literally dawned on me. You watched The Last Dance, didn't you? Like the Jordan.
Yeah, the Michael Jordan. Yeah, that was great.
So listen to the comparison. It's wild, but stick with me, yeah. So do you remember when Jordan, Rodman, and Pippen?
Be careful, James. I've seen you with these before. You go wrong.
Nah, it's wild. It's wild. But hear this one, yeah. This one's wild, and it dawned on me, yeah. So remember when Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman, they turned around and was like, and their coach, they turned around and was like, yeah, this is like our last season together, so we're gonna go for everything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That was Liverpool last season. 100%. We knew Mane was leaving. Yeah, they knew Mane was leaving. Right. They knew, like, Jordan Henderson knew that he's on the decline a little bit. Milner thought it was going to be his last season. Yeah. So they all clubbed together and went, fuck it, we're going for absolutely everything. And they did it. They squeezed every last drop. Out of that team. Anything they could possibly give, they left it on the pitch. I mean, respectfully to Manchester City.
They did.
Respectfully to Manchester City, Liverpool were phenomenal last year. Obviously, City ended up as title winners, and you have to give credit where credit's due. But as an overall complete package, in terms of how deep you went in all the other competitions, Champions League final, FA Cup, League Cup winners, only missing out by 1 point to eventual winners.
I can agree with you, because this is what I said at the end of the season on one of the channels where people thought where I was going to come for Liverpool. I said, I'm not going to, because what you've tried to do this season is what Pep has been trying to do for several seasons, right? And I get it. When you go this far in so many competitions, it's not just about how much it stretches your squad physically, it's mentally as well, right? And I could tell when you played in that FA Cup final against Chelsea, that was it, right? For me, you looked drained in every single, and I've said it a few times. I'll be 100. If you played any other team other than Real Madrid and maybe Bayern Munich in that Champions League final, I think Heritage would have pulled you over the line, right? The problem is, unfortunately, you came up against a team that has more heritage than you, and so
100%.
Any other team, you would have just got the job done. It was because it was Real Madrid. So, but on that, it was like, I get it, no problem. But people have to understand that's what we've been trying to do. Like, we've been trying to do this. When you play in every competition, like this season, let's be 100. City threw the FA Cup semi-final. When we got back from Real Madrid, we threw it. Playing Zach Stefan in goal and the defense we played with, we threw it because it was like, no, we're not going to get over the line. De Bruyne's playing with injections. Laporte's playing with injections. If we want the league, we have to sacrifice that competition because we can't. They've just got back from Real Madrid where they're battered. We can't do it. Liverpool tried to do it, and I salute them for doing it. But I think it's a really good point. James, I'm not going to talk on Alisson because I think Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, right? But I'm really pushing this agenda now, and I'm going to keep pushing it, right? Because people talk about City's defense and say City's defense isn't that great. It's because their midfield's so good, right?
Yeah.
This season, your midfield is looking a bit damaged, and now the spotlight's on your defense, and your defense is looking And it's like, okay, so now can we actually say that both Liverpool and City are very similar in that way as well? That the minute the midfield starts crumbling, a defense looks worse. So,
of course, look at Man United. You put a midfield of, let's just say, I know it's only in separate parts, but you put Casemiro in there and put a little bit more clued up players that can do a certain role. Your defense instantly looks better, right?
It
don't.
By the way,
go on.
Yeah, I'm not instantly saying City's defense is better than Liverpool's. I don't want anyone to think but when I'm kind of bored of when I do combined 11s with Liverpool fans, they're trying to put their whole back four in and saying, none of City's centre backs are better than any of our 4 centre backs. And it's like, come on, man. And then they go, but it's because your midfield's so good that your defense never gets tested. But it's like, that's not fair. You can't do that. Ederson hasn't got. I can be critical of Ederson, but he hasn't got. If Ederson has a golden glove, right? If you're not willing to give it to Ederson based on the fact that Ederson has earned it, you're then saying, but also the defense hasn't earned it. The midfield has earned Ederson's golden glove. I'm a bit like, come on, man. This is a bit much now. Like, so my thing is that, do you think that without Fabinho at his best and Henderson, to be fair, covering Trent, Robertson may be looking, I rate Robertson, but maybe he's looking tired. That it's making Van Dijk it's exposing Van Dijk ultimately.
No, I look at it from a slightly different tact. Van Dijk at the moment, and again, I've been very open about this, is complacency. It's nothing but complacency.
Aura.
That's it. It's not, honestly, it's nothing else but complacency. You saw the goal we conceded where we just kind of dangled a leg at it and Milner cooked him for it. Yeah, you saw that.
Big comment. Yeah. Big comment from Emma.
Oh, no, I can't see that one. Where's that one?
Oh, she said defending starts from the front. Of course, the midfield strengthens the defense. It's true.
I agree with that. 1,000,000%.
No.
But James, this is a challenge I keep putting to everyone, and all anyone can ever say to me is Leicester. If someone can tell me a team that has won the league with a shit 6.
All right, let me give you this, yeah, and I'll give it to you from a fan's perspective.
Bet you don't answer my question though.
No, I will answer it. I'll give it to you from a fan's perspective, and I'll give it to you like a meaty fan's perspective, and I'll give it to you from a coaching perspective. Yeah, not every team. Yeah, because we talk about defending starts from the front. That's an amazing mantra to say. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to defend from the front-footed. Not many teams can do that. That's high octane football. How many teams can do that consistently for 90 minutes? It's cap. Yeah. The bottom line is that is your defense as a unit regimented? Is it structured? Is it secure? When you come out and you go and put pressure on a football, yeah, because you see players flying out to put pressure on a football, it creates gaps in behind. So are you thinking about the security of your defense? So I will say the difference between like a Manchester City, a Liverpool, and some of the others is that from a midfield perspective, they are very regimented, very secure. Yeah, they've got that 6. They've got that deep line playmaker, that person that's screening that back 4, that's scanning for danger. There's someone always behind the ball. Yeah. So that creates a secure element for that back 4. Yeah. Also,
I think I could listen to you all day, slightly talking like this. You can't do this.
No, he knows his shit. I'm not gonna lie, he does.
Yeah,
He does.
Also, there's a
just get over the fact he's a Liverpool fan for a minute.
Also, there's a secure element in your back 4 as well. Consistency of playing with each other. Yeah. You get to trust your partner, right? So Virgil van Dijk, yeah, trusts in Matip. He's got that trust.
Bo, let's switch it. Yeah, we've got Casemiro in front now instead of McTominay. And then we've got Varane with Martinez. And Martinez with Malacia next to him. All of a sudden, it sounds a whole heap better than fucking McTominay, Maguire, and Shaw.
Don't do that. Orest might get a. Never mind. You know what I'm saying? I can see in the background.
It's a trust thing. It's a trust thing. That defense is looking there. That defense is looking in front of them and going, "Yo, we got Champions League Casemiro in front of us." Varane's going. I got my Cody. I got my guy. Yeah, I know him. I trust him. I know what he's going to do. If he's going to make an advance to the ball, I need to drop deeper. I need to give myself 5 yards. Or I know he's now putting pressure on the ball, so I can squeeze up to back him up. It's cohesive. Like football.
Do you know what? And the other thing is, I said it again. I'll go back to the semi-final when we played Liverpool. For me, I've been saying it for ages. Zach Stefan, right? when he plays in goal, playing out from the back is not
Shaky
the
as
same,
hell.
right? It's
You
not
man
the
are
same.
shaky as
But we
hell.
were playing Carabao Cup teams, so we'd get results, so no one would speak on it. The minute we faced Liverpool, who press,
It was exposed.
right?
It was exposed.
Everyone's come 10 yards deeper because they're worried about. No one's worried. We've seen him dummy Mane on the line, Edison, right? But with Zach Steffen, everyone drops deeper. So, Spawn, listen, James, sorry, we did say earlier we need to move on.
That's cool, bro, man.
But Sunday, I'm doing a watch long if you want to roll over.
And last question as well.
Yeah, go on.
After that, are you happy with Arthur?
As a player, not as an overall transfer strategy.
All right, I'll quickly dissect it real quick. Artur, as a player, is a phenomenal talent. Yeah, he's a phenomenal talent. The reason why I say he's phenomenal talent is you just look at what he did with his time at Barcelona. Like in that little mini cameo, 12-month, 18-month when he burst onto the scene, like people were fucking gassing his head up. Yeah, he was. They were gassing his head. Yeah, there was a comment from Javi Hernandez saying that Artur is the future of Barcelona. Like his ball retention is phenomenal. He's very, very good at retaining ball. Left Barcelona to go to Juve in a deal that brought Miralem Pjanic over to Barca. It was a bit of a wild deal. I think Juve needed Pjanic off the books and vice versa with Artur. It didn't click for him in Italy because it's a different style of football.
Pjanic, you mean Pjanic?
Pjanic, yeah. Sorry.
I was thinking like who?
Yeah.
This is the world of football with pronunciation.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Yeah.
Once you play FIFA enough, trust me, you know every name somehow.
So he went Barca, Artur goes Juve, and it's just not really worked for him. So there's two things from a Liverpool perspective. The risk is minimal because we're only paying £4 million loan fee and a percentage of wages. There is a buyout. There is a buy clause in there, 37 million euros, which equates to about 30 million. Yeah, 30 million pounds.
That's decent if he's successful. You know what I mean? It's not that bad.
If he bangs, fantastic. If he doesn't bang, then guess what? In the summer, there's options. Douglas Luiz could be on a free. Yuri Telemans could be on a free. Yeah, there's options. So it could be free D chess from Liverpool. Yeah. So if it bangs,
James, is that what you're doing? You're talking about you save money this summer to get a free next summer.
Bro, we know what Liverpool do, man.
We'll hold this one. We can have this conversation. We got about 3 months to have this conversation before the next transfer window. I can't believe you haven't mentioned Jude yet. So.
Nah, bro, look, we can chat about that as well. But I'm just saying, we know what Liverpool are like, innit? They do these little bargain hunts, innit? You know what they're like, innit? That's how they roll, yeah? So there's that as option. So we've kind of we're in a decent position. It's risk-free. Yeah, it's risk-free. Douglas Luiz is not bang average. City actually had a buyback clause on him. They had a buyback clause.
We did, but we didn't use it.
You didn't use it. You didn't exercise it. So if a team like
Lavia,
City turns
let's
around,
see if we exercise the Lavia one. But listen, James.
good.
Sunday, I'm going to shout you about it. Roll over Sunday, 100%. Get you up in here.
The new studio is looking nice, bro.
Nearly finished. As well, man. Nearly. But
yeah.
Love for coming on, man.
Big up, man.
And I'll shout you tomorrow.
Guys. Yeah, big up, Kas as well. Big up, man.
Love that, man.
Love.
Safe. Take care.
Take care, bro. All right, next person we're gonna get in is a Man United fan. It said we'll get him in. I'll try and get this thick and fast. Obviously, we haven't seen James in a long time, so it's a bit of a different cause. So
and he's a friend.
We're gonna keep it.
He's a personal friend. At his wedding and that. So
before we do anything, obviously, he's a United fan. He's talking shit about Shaw and that, rightfully so. Maguire in the background. He says he's got some smoke for Arsenal. So you know what? Bring on Orest. He's saying
what? Loud pack for Arsenal, yeah.
Apparently.
Yes, I'm all good, man.
You said
you're always so calm. Come on, listen. 3 games on the bounce. 3 games on the bounce.
Hmm?
You got
I think
Arsenal at home.
Sunday. We're smoking them on Sunday, man.
Yeah? Why? Well, go on. With chest out, nice and even if it's pigeon-like, make sure you say the score.
I'm relaxed. But Daps, put your head up a bit because I don't want to see that Ronaldo in the background because honestly, my head's lost. But
bro, he's currently messaging someone trying to work out what his statement's going to be.
I said cover it. I
can't wait to see his statement. Trying to black what he wanted to say the whole time. But I think he starts. I think he starts on Sunday.
I think Ten Hag needs to start Casemiro now because he needs to stop playing McTominay. Even though he's been playing good against Leicester, he just needs to stop. Although he did work against Liverpool, but that's Liverpool. But yeah, I think we're winning, man. Because honestly, they don't do well in our stadium. We got
I'm not
solid back
believing
four.
you, bro. I could believe myself more. I'm not believing you.
Why not?
I believe your club, but at the moment, I'm not believing you. You should be more confident. I'm not gonna lie. I said 3-0 earlier, Kas, yeah, because I don't really like saying that you lot are gonna win. But
I've got. It's a difficult one to say, but no, we're winning.
You lot are getting nervous, innit? Soup said 2-2. He's usually you're getting. Why
I'm
are you
not
not
nervous.
nervous?
No, because I can't deny Arsenal as a football club currently what they're doing, and I have to acknowledge them in every sort of way. But I'm more confident.
Acknowledge their injuries, Kas. Acknowledge
Yeah,
their
but
injuries.
that's what I was going to say. That's the where the butt was going to come. I was going to say I acknowledge as well that they don't have no Zinchenko, Party, or El Nene, so they've got like people like Lokonga and potentially no Odegaard. So if there's none of them, if Odegaard isn't in, they're not scoring for me. So I'm going to say 2-0. If Odegaard is in, I'm saying 2-1 because I reckon he can make a little bit of a difference.
Right,
I was the first one to be confident.
Can we just pause for a second? Soups or someone, can you do a poll, please? I need this poll done. Right.
Go on.
Who is better, El Nani or McTominay?
I'll do it right now.
Oh shit, man! Honestly, like the way Arsenal fans are talking about El Nani at the moment, I'm like, I can't even pronounce his name right.
Yeah,
but even the way they're talking about, but we're missing El Nani. It's like imagine United fans claiming they're missing McTominay. Honestly, that poll is like.
I'll put the poll out there. I'll put the poll out there.
I think El Nani's better anyways. So, but yeah, we have to win. But Elanga, man, I'm sick and tired of Elanga, man.
The confidence is
Elanga
come on,
for me is useless.
boys. You won.
I reckon he starts. I think he starts. I'm alright with it. I don't care if he starts, he starts because I know he's going to wear down. Good luck for Ben White. Good luck for Ben White catching him. If that's what I'm going to say, but it's just going to gas him out. I would literally gas out their right back. Let them bring on Tomiyasu and give him some smoke.
I'll start Anthony to be fair, but at the end of the day, Ten Hag's decision. He's trained today. I've seen pictures. He needs to train more, to be fair, because he's the way he's been skipping Ajax training. But I'm confident we're going to win. I know that's mine.
Huh?
Who do you reckon's going to score then?
Ronaldo.
No.
Ronaldo starts.
I think Sancho's scoring. And I'm going to give it to Eriksen.
So you're saying a 2-0?
2-0. Clean sheet as well. Yeah, what about you, Kas? What are you saying for prediction?
No, I think it's 2. I think it's 2-0. It's going to be if Odegaard is around, I'm going to say 2-1 because I reckon he can definitely make a difference.
I think this is a thing. I'm not going to lie. I don't want people to think I'm knocking Arsenal. Arsenal are 5-5, right? And it's undeniable. Their mentality's changed. I just think the injuries, Odegaard's been good for them this season. Very good. Important. Even if the games where he hasn't got assists or whatever, he's still been important. He's part of this Arsenal teams whose mentality is there, right? I think if Zinchenko was there playing in the middle of the park, I think that could have been a key thing. But with the injuries they've got, I think they struggle. I hate to say it. The only thing is your clinicalness. And that's why I think you might start Ronaldo. A big game, I think you might just go with, out of nowhere, Ronaldo. Or you'll bring him on in about the 55th minute. But the other, I'm not going to lie, something's just popped in my head that Bruno's going to score.
That's what I said. I think Bruno scores for some reason. Scored last time, I believe. In Old Trafford.
Your favorite player, Kas. But yeah.
But I'm not going to, I'm honestly, I've seen more energy off of Man United fans in the last 2 weeks about Arsenal than I have in the last 24 hours. You lot are getting nervous.
I'm
telling you, Soups hates Arsenal. He thinks Arsenal are dog shit. He came on here, said 2-2. Kas is doing 2-1. You're saying I'm confident, but you're like, you're not.
I'm confident. But I'm seeing a change of mentality now. Whenever Dallo or Martin makes a block clearance, they're always high-fiving each other, pumping each other up. So we can see Ten Hag what's doing.
I like it, but I just think to me, it's kind of, sometimes it looks so forced. It just looks forced.
But no, I want to touch a bit on.
Get over that. You'll get over that, though. I think you'll get over that. I don't know why you think it's forced. Maybe Maguire high-fived too many people, and that's just
maybe or the PR. But yeah, too busy high-fiving with linking the potential.
When Diaz and Stones cuddle each other, I get an erection, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay,
Pause
pause.
if you want to. I'm a City fan.
yeah.
You can pause on it if you want to.
Yeah. Oh, Orest, is there anything else you want to say, bro, before we cut?
Daps team City. So Diaz, I'm not sure because I've tried to talk to City fans about Diaz, but this season, what do you make of him this season? I know, yeah, he's had a slow start, but do you think he'll?
You can ask me about last season. I've got no issues answering questions about Diaz. Diaz hit the ground running, had an absolute phenomenal first season, right? Phenomenal. He changed our defense 100%. His mentality is key. Mentality is massive. These Portuguese have this mentality. But I said I need to see more than one season. I'm not getting carried away about one season. And I'll be honest, when people say Van Dijk's been doing it in the Premier League for many seasons, and people say we need to see more from, you can compare him with these people. Same with Diaz. Last season, he probably played the most of our centre-backs, but on paper, statistically, Laporte and Stones per 90 were better than him. But our defence always looks better if Diaz is one of the two. He is the leader, 100%, right? It doesn't help where his partner keeps changing. It doesn't help any defence where a partner keeps changing. But I'm not one of these guys that is going to come out and say someone is amazing after 1-2 seasons. Let Diaz do his thing. He's under a spotlight because he's playing for Manchester City. And when we're scoring as many goals as we are, people are going to try and find someone to hang any blame on. Do I think our defense, do I think we could win the league without Diaz at the moment? No. People will say Haaland will do this, will do that. As a City fan, we thrive for perfection now, same as Pep. And I think for that, we need to tighten up the back. We need to get that centre. I think actually this season, the way we want to play, Diaz and Ake would be our best centre-back pairing based on how we want to play. But Ake's injured at the moment. But listen, let's judge Diaz as we would judge any other centre-back after 3-4 seasons. But we ain't winning the league without Diaz, I'm telling you. He's very important. On to the next.
Yeah.
And by the way, I can't wait to play you lot.
Yeah, I can't wait as well.
I don't. Anyways, long story short.
That's man.
I don't believe you.
Oh well.
Anyways, big up Orest, man.
Big up for having me on as always, man. Big up.
I love for coming on as always. As always.
Big up. Yeah, big up.
You lot are looking rattled, you know, bro.
I'm all right, to be fair. I feel like I'm doing all right.
2-1.
I'm all right. No, yeah, but that's calm. Don't mean I'm not.
You know what it is? I get it. This game's. I've been saying it for ages. Man United fans will. They don't mind about admitting. You know what? A loss to Liverpool might piss you off, but it's like, yeah, but we know that Liverpool are very good at the moment, right? Maybe not at the moment. But same with Liverpool, but Arsenal are that team that you lot just don't want to admit. And you know what? You probably haven't needed to admit, because generally through your worst times, Arsenal have been pretty dire as well. I think Arsenal probably slumped more than you have.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
so that's why I think this game's so important, because both of you are showing at last some signs. And it's
yeah.
You lot beat them. You've beat top of the league, innit? That's as good as being top of the league in January, I believe, to United fans, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. By the way, I'm going to bring in, next is going to be Boods, then Zuberi, then I'm going to bring on Michael and Faz together. Actually, yeah, I'll bring them together, and then Reece. I'll do it like that instead, just to cut some people down.
Yeah, remove the link.
Yeah, it's been removed as well. Yeah, but I'm going to bring in himself, Mr. Stupid, into the cut. There we go.
Boods, this is the first time me and you have actually done a show together as well, you know.
Same.
I think you're right. Well, go on. We tell you.
Do you like my impression?
First time we've done a show together.
Stupid. Stupid.
Yeah, but turn your camera around, please, bro.
You cool.
You're built for TikTok. Yeah. Turn it round.
I got to turn it round.
Put it on your phone.
Let me see if I can do it with this.
It's a TikTok.
Running.
There we go.
There we go.
Calm. See, I got this. See what Daps, see what you were saying there, yeah? About who's gone down, like slumped the worst. That's the thing with Arsenal. That's why everyone's hating this Arsenal rise, because Any team you support, they've always had Arsenal to laugh at. They've always had Arsenal to laugh at, but it's not
Well,
my
you used
turn
to have us to
anymore.
laugh at, bro. I took it. I live down south. You know, I've been laughed at by Arsenal fans before.
Yeah, but I'm talking about recent history, bruv. Like, you're calm, innit? You've been all right for the recent times. Let me tell you, we have been getting grief, and it's not my turn anymore. I'm sorry.
And
It's not
wait,
my
whoa!
turn.
So what you're saying that you're gonna carry this form on for the rest of the season?
Well, no, we ain't winning the league. Let's be real. But it's
Neither
a
are
different
United,
Arsenal.
though.
It's a different Arsenal. We're not going to be falling apart like we always do. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's more backbone to this team. I think we're in a better spot than Man U. I think with Man U, it's going to be how we've been for the last couple of years. Like, you know, you'll have 3 good results, then 3 bad ones, that sort of thing. That's how I envisage Man U at the moment. I could be wrong, but it just depends how quickly Ten Hag gets the tune out of the players, isn't it? He's obviously doing well. He's coming. You know what? You just got blessed, innit? The electricity prices went up, bruv. They unplugged the fridge, and ever since they've done that, you're laughing, innit? He's out the team. 2 clean sheets. You're laughing, bruv. What are you thinking?
Yeah, and Shaw as well. Yeah, and Shaw as well. I'm glad. I've been wanting this guy to be dropped for 8. You can't put this guy back in the team. The fact is, as well, the fact that he's an £80 million defender, right, that we bought him for, and he's on the bench and he's looking crisp to the whole board that he's not the guy. That just tells me he's gone next season at this current rate.
How did
you could have to
captain though? That's the thing which I don't get. Like, that was an oversight on Ten Hag's point. Did you
see what Anthony wrote today? Basically, he said so. Maguire picked him up on Instagram or whatever, and he said thank you. And then as soon as Bruno said it, he said thank in Portuguese. He said thank you, captain, basically, innit? Or brother, captain, basically. I'm thinking like like
disrespect.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Bruno's actually the captain. He's a secret captain. Like, I feel like he must be.
I hear you on it. I get what you're saying. It's almost like Ten Hag has gone, yeah, cool, you're captain, but kind of been like, walked away with Mandem and gone, dickhead. Literally, like, laughing. Like,
real talk.
Because you can't be made club captain, have no injuries, and just be benched regular.
Yeah.
Right? Fernandinho was 37, right? So it's cool. He's 37. Yeah. We know the influence in the dressing room because it's won us leagues. With Maguire, you're not 37, and we know the influence in the dressing room. It's not the same, right? So it's like, why are you captain? You're captain because Ten Hag thought, you know what? I can't be asked with creating bullshit. So on paper, yeah, you're captain, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, on paper, I might like a chick. Doesn't mean I'm going to wife you, right? And I think that's the same. I think ultimately Maguire is done. He's done out. I think
it's
the only thing I'd say, Kas, that you lot need to worry about is if Martinez or if Malacia get injured. Because then,
you know what? I wouldn't. Yeah, I get what you mean with the Martinez thing.
I know how you rate. I
don't think Martinez, but you know, with the Varane thing, I think Lindelof is not a bad like for Varane in a way, like as a secondary option, because they're kind of both alike with the ball play and stuff. Yeah, like
Martinez, like you've been a unit for years, you know, like that. You see the high fives. You man are getting so happy after a couple clean sheets, bro.
Like you man weren't. Don't feel like you ain't been in that position.
You should have a bit further down the line than 2 games, bro. But I hear you. The thing is, you're getting a bit excited. I'll be real. Like, let's see what happens.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not allowed to celebrate.
If I have Maguire as my captain for 2 years and he's out of the team, I'll be delighted as well, bro. Like, so you have the right to have a little smirk on your face. I'll be so real.
Yeah, when we have a bit of a smirk on my face when we beat you on Sunday as well.
But let's go. This is what I've waited to see. This is what I've been waiting to see, yeah? Because I just said, you lot are nervous, right? This is why we need the right
Arsenal rise out of Kaz, isn't it?
Because now,
sit on the fence once.
Now this we can't let an Arsenal fan get the better. Earlier on was too easy for you and Faz. Earlier on, Igao and North's side were just arguing amongst themselves. You did it very cleverly.
I started talking about Shisha and that. I see that.
Well, Kaz just went and got 2 men that he knows are going to bicker between themselves, so he doesn't have to face no pressure. Now, all of a sudden, you lot are getting nervous, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You lot are getting this sums up your season in August, September, just.
Do you know what though? One thing I'll touch on, I'm not happy with not getting a centre mid in. That's pissed me off, isn't it? Because to your point on the poll, like McTominay's better than El Neni, bro. That's coming from a gooner. Like El Neni's shit, bro. Like, he's just so limited. He's just basic, sideways footballer. And you got flipping Thomas Partey, part-timer, bro. Thomas part-time. That geezer's always wounded. Yeah, can't trust him. Yeah,
Apparently he's better than Casemiro.
No, but
bro,
who
on his
said
day,
that?
he's a baller. Like, I love the player. He's a
Yeah,
great.
agreed. But hold on his day, better than Casemiro. I'm still. Who said that?
Nah, I don't know about that one. I think I don't know. Gal was rattled.
There's no denying when he's fit, he's good. Like no one.
He's
can
top
tell
drawer.
me
He's
he's
top
fit.
drawer.
But-
He is. He's a good
but
So was
footballer.
Theo
availability is
Walcott.
relevant.
So was Theo Walcott against Liverpool, but you know what I'm saying? But you know what
Is
happened there?
Rashford is Rashford Theo's uncle, bro, or is Rashford going to
Wait,
take?
hold
it-
on.
it's
hold
looking
on,
close.
Boods.
Right.
Who's that guy, Cass, that you told me is a Man United legend because he scored against Liverpool once?
Oh, Diego Forlan. Of course he
Right.
is.
There we go.
Yeah,
Sums it up,
Forlan.
doesn't it? One good game and it's
Love
fine.
that.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend, bro.
This is
Wait,
why
Phil Jones
it's a
was your
player
best
like
centre-back last
Forlan, yeah,
season.
is why Anthony. That's a big gamble, bro. That money, bro. Like, because there's man until you do it in the Premier League, it's not a done deal. That's a lot of money for that guy.
You know about them ones,
What,
innit?
80 million? So there's the same respect for Pepe, the same amount of respect for what's his name, Nunes, Angry Carroll.
Yeah, 100%. Pepe looking like Pele, bruv, in France. He's Poupe, bruv. He's shit. He's enough. There's so many of them, bro. So many of them players. You can keep naming them, bruv. But what do you reckon? Do you reckon he's going to turn it on, Anthony?
No, that
He has to.
means no.
No, you know what? He has
Wow,
to,
that was
bro.
a big deep breath, brother. You
No,
telling me?
because you know how hard. When you think of it, yeah, when it comes to Brazilian wingers in the Prem, there's not many you can think at the top of your head straight away where you think like
mad.
it is
You're
hard to
feeling-
say, bro. But do you know what I do? You know, yeah, ish. But the thing is with Anthony is just I just like the fact that he's hungry and wanting to come and work. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I like to see.
He's
That's
not that
energetic.
hungry, or he would have joined a team that's in the Champions League, bro.
No. He went. No, he rejected some. He rejected. I think it was. I think was it Liverpool. Was it Liverpool or Chelsea that tried going for him? Rejected them, bro. He ain't come
You'll
out yet.
probably pay more.
Yeah, probably. And rightfully so. We got more money than you lot, so it's all right. It's all right. But no, but he wanted to come from day one.
Yeah,
I
Chelsea
hear it.
missed
He's
a
been
flipping
dealing
massive
with the
trick on
boot. Mad.
Jesus, don't you think? Don't you think? I'll jump off. I know you've got loads of people to come on, but don't you think? I was always like, I was baffed by like they didn't go for Jesus. Chelsea, they've just bought a bag of man, just like whoever's available, but they never really addressed the striker situation. They've got a couple 60 mil
I've
left
never
back.
understood it.
It's mad.
Well, they got
I
your
don't
man
know.
now. He's going to celebrate you and point. When he
I'm not
scores
worried,
into you,
look at
man, he's going to point to the. He's going to point to the.
Yeah, with his
To the
Arsenal
badge that he's got tattooed.
Stupid. Man got a tattoo while he's still playing. Stupid. Why are you going to do that, stupid? Come on, mate. Bruv, I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't
Nah,
wait to
that
see
is
that
mad,
work
though. I'm
guy.
not gonna
He's
lie,
going to
that's
get
mad.
bantered. Aubameyang's going to get bantered. We had peak Aubameyang. They've got over the hill Aubameyang. Remember who said that? Clip it up. I don't give a shit. Aubameyang, brother. The last year, if you watch the last year at Arsenal, all right, he had some personal problems, but bruv, he's not looking at. Nah, he's done. He's done. I'm pleased they got him. What do you reckon? What do you, man, reckon? You reckon he's going to do well?
I think
Nope.
he might do.
Nope. I think he's 33 going on 34. I couldn't give a shit, mate. Like he's not going to do. He's not. He's not
Look,
Ben.
it's a
He's
risk.
not
It's a
Benzema,
risk.
man.
But I think Tuchel might he might get a tune out of him. But for me, I'm going to look a little bit deeper and just think that he's 30. What?
33 going on 34.
So who they're buying next summer?
But they just got Brozier on a 5-year deal now, so it
This
looks like
is
it's
the
the
same thing
future.
with all these
Yeah.
teams. I'm sorry. This is why I love supporting City. That I can already start looking at what's going on and think this is what the board's planning for next summer. And I'm looking at other
Yeah.
teams thinking, like, when people were talking about, like, we think that Liverpool are saving all their pennies to get Jude Bellingham next summer. Guess what? That's not going to be the only fucking position them lot need to get. And they're
Yeah.
saving all their pennies on Jude Bellingham. Same with Chelsea. They've gone and got Koulibaly. They've got Aubameyang, right? And then they've got a lone DM. So straight away, we know next transfer window, they're going to need another striker, another defender, although Fofana is a good signing. And then they're going to need another. And it's just, it looks, for me, it looks desperate from a lot of teams, right? So when I can look at, to be fair, United and Arsenal, right now, you two, yes, you might be behind Tottenham, you might be behind Chelsea, and you might
We
beat
beat
We
Tottenham.
ain't behind Tottenham, Dad. We ain't.
Yeah, we beat Tottenham. I can't lie. I think we still beat
I'm not
Tottenham.
gonna lie. You know my opinions on Tottenham's midfield, but the manager seems to uplift everyone by 3 points, right? So, but what I'm saying is, all these teams, Tottenham are relevant as well. They're buying wing backs that are old. It's very here and now, right?
You know what? Their
It's
transfer
very
stunk
here and
of, yeah,
now.
Chelsea. The transfer stunk of, like, basically, they're going to change the manager. The manager could go soon, innit? Because it's just literally, there's no strategy. It's just names, innit? It's always names.
you know the
That's why
problem
they're looking at director of football calling to Athletic, so they're trying to plan for next year. Clearly,
But Bo, which they need as well, and I think a lot of clubs need that. I think actually a really good debate we had on Matisse's channel that's going to come out later is actually who would you rather, FSG or Glazers? Right.
Okay.
Because Glazers have been backing Man United with money. FSG struggled to Bo, think about it. About it, yeah. FSG or Glazers?
well, they're basically the same. It's just that Liverpool got more of a structure. They invested no money. They've invested no money.
But Edwards has gone now, bro. Edwards has gone, right?
They're still doing that
Zuberi's going to talk about this one in a minute.
If you look at your transfer window, Kas, your transfer window genuinely has been quite good. If you
it's been a good window, but that's down to the pressure. That's down to pressure of us again.
It is a conversation. It's more of a conversation than you would ever imagine that it should be. Glazers and FSG, right? But for me, all of it is just a lot of clutching at older players to try and get something ASAP. But at the same time, every fan base is saying City are running away with the league. So it's like, well, if you're not going to get something ASAP, I don't want to use Boods' terminology, but stupid. Why are you buying 33-year-olds? Like, because you're gonna have to replace them next summer. So
yeah, man. But anything,
you crack on in it because I know you got people on. We'll jump on a bigger stream another time, innit?
Yeah,
obviously.
We definitely.
But you know what?
To,
You two, big up yourself, man. You man are streaming constantly. Like I rate the work rate.
And we rate your TikTok and your channel now. Tell everyone where they can find you, Mr.
Yeah,
TikTok.
people if you Boots Bands, the YouTube channel, same name. TikTok, if you're on there. The TikTok platform's bigger, to be fair. I've just started on YouTube, but there's a lot loading on that. But yeah, anyone who's not following these guys as well, two of the hardest working. These man like the Truman Show, bro. Every time I see you live, Truman Show. I love it.
Man. It out of me. This is why I need this guy next to me. He brings it out of me, bro. Otherwise,
I love the work rate. But love, guys.
Love.
And a bit.
Bless.
And people, please make sure that you follow that guy because that guy I always say it, and when I say these things, I mean it. That guy away from YouTube as well is a very elite human being and deserves every single bit of success in his life. So please follow all of his platforms.
Next, I know he's been patient. Someone had to cut in line real quick, but Liverpool fan. He's actually from America. He's got a very good opinion. He thinks he can rattle me, but he's not going to do it. He thinks he could do it. He can't do it. Big up Zuberi, man.
Yo, I like that intro. I
remember Zuberi as well still. You in your car before when we spoke.
He's always in a different place. He don't stay in one place.
You man are figuring me out. I'm going to have to hit you with the green screen.
No, he's out more than Henderson, yeah? More mobile than Milner.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I got legs for days, man. I'm ex-military. Kaz, this is a serious question, man. And I'm not like digging at you. It's just like, football, you know the answer. Unless you don't know football.
The fact
Ten Hag has to be a bigger manager than Arteta, right?
Oh, yeah, for me, 100%. He's done more in the game.
What's going to be the excuse if Arteta finish above him? Is it going to be because he's new on the project? Because a dope manager versus a number two shouldn't really be much of a challenge.
This is the easiest answer I could probably give you. Yeah, there are players back from the Sir Alex Ferguson era, Phil Jones and David De Gea, notably. The guy ain't got his squad.
Phil Jones, your best defender last season.
Anyways, long story short, he still ain't got his players. He's still got players from the Mourinho era. He's still got players from the LVG era, and obviously the Oli era. So he's getting in his players now. Obviously, it's happening, which is nice. But remember, Arteta's had 3 years to build something and make a squad gel. Evidently, you can't just bring in 10 players and make a squad gel just like that. It don't work. it really don't work. It's evident to see with Nottingham Forest
I
with their
wish
20
you would have
players.
remembered that when you were thinking Forest were going to finish higher than they were, Kas.
No, because Forest just changed up their whole flipping team with 20 signings. I didn't expect that. If they kept the same kind of collective and stuck to their guns, I reckon they would have done decently. But clearly,
Kaz,
this all
what you
might.
saying? 3 years, 2 years, 4 windows, 3 windows. We saying?
I'm not joking. I think 3 windows should get him going. I think next summer window, he should pretty much have a squad that he can definitely work with enough to put us onto that level for me. Like you should do, because Man United's got money to spend, and you got 6 signings, obviously backup goalkeeper, whatever, Malacia, Ericsson, I expect a tune next season without a doubt. Like even this season, as a Man United fan, my expectation right now with this squad, we should be winning Europa League, or we should definitely be going into that final.
Kas, I've got to ask you something here quick, because what you did there was very clever.
Go on.
He asked you a question, but when you said next 3 seasons, you didn't explain what you were expecting in the next 3 seasons. So I want to know.
No. Next season, I expect next season to get a tune out.
No, next season. So 3 seasons time, what are you expecting? So
in 3 seasons, I'm not.
3 transfer windows, which means we've got 1. So by 24, is that 23, 24? 24.
No, that'd be 24, 25. What's your expectations? 24, 25.
What, challenging?
So what in another? Bro, I don't care whatever you man said. I've said it consistently. As long as we got the Glazers in charge, we're not winning the league, bro. That is facts. We'll do well, maybe, obviously under 10, but we're not winning the league. We'll probably win a trophy, a domestic, or just not the Premier League. Just not the Premier League.
You're doing the Liverpool thing. Tapping out with the owners.
No, because it's true though. Because the owners. Let me put it. FSG. If they got you players right last year and the year before, basically since Wijnaldum left, you could have done something.
That's my owners. That's my owners. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Your owners are shit, bro. It's your fucking structure.
Man,
your owners are trash.
Kaz, come on. Let me give you the facts.
How much money has FSG invested into Liverpool with their own pocket?
It's not about the money, and that's what you guys are getting it wrong. If FSG call Klopp and be like, "Yo, Klopp, what do you need?" and Klopp says, "I'm good," what are they supposed to do? Just throw 50 mil at him?
Your owners are shit. You should be able to go out there and get some players out.
Kas.
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
No, I listened to what you said. So are you? Because for me personally, I would if I had to take sides, yeah, I'm siding with Klopp. But are you saying that the owners are offering Klopp and Klopp saying no, we're good?
Yo, all right, deep this for a minute, because I even said this on Kopish earlier. Both owner and manager at the moment have never been in this position. Klopp has never managed a team this big with this expectation before. You can say he did it at Dortmund, but he was losing his players. We're not losing players at Liverpool. So now he has the problem of rotating said players and keeping a rhythm going. And he's key on keeping a rhythm. So when they call him like, "Yo, what do you need this summer?" He's like, "Yo, nah, we're good. We just won Champions League. Nah, we're good. We just won the league. We'll go again." When Klopp is saying that, he might be influencing saying that to make the owners feel good. But surely if he said, "Yo, nah, send me 100 mil, let me add these 2 pieces." I'm not gonna lie.
It's mad, but it's probably the realist take on it. That ultimately it is that Klopp is this.
Yo, no owner is gonna come out and be like, "Yo, you said you're good, but here's 100 mil." They're not gonna do it. Why would I do it? If I give you a car and the car's not broken down, and I say what a car needs, and you know it needs an oil change and new tires, and you told me you're good, and I'm like, "All right, bet," and you go catch a flat and your engine blow out last minute. Now I gotta come fix it.
So you're blaming Klopp over FSG then?
This is the thing. What I would say on this is, I think it's such a fucking interesting point that the owners don't know what to do. The manager's not too sure because it's all new to them.
It's new for both parties, man. I'm telling you, it's a new territory.
And it's valid. I could sit here and try and turn it into slander, but it's just being real. And then you look at City, and I'm not saying City are run better or anything, but then you're looking at Pep and Pep's sporting directors around him and the board. They were together at Barcelona. They've done it before. So it's like, right, this is what we do. And it is relevant that if you have people in your hierarchy that know how to act, we did say it. Our chairman said it after I think 2 summers ago. He said the first 2 times we won the league, our transfer windows after winning the league, we failed in because we didn't know what we were doing. So we've learned from it. And this time we don't. but it's because you have to, and it is a
let
valid point.
me add this. If a manager doesn't have total control, that is where you have people like technical directors, footballing directors, director of football to come in, and this is where Michael Edwards, him. He should have come in. So on my part, I can just say this: your current recruitment strategy is going to fail in the next few years. Let me tell you why as well. Because Newcastle are going to be coming for all of us, bro. They will. They're doing it right. Man City are Man City. Chelsea are getting heavily invested. I'm not joking. Arsenal got a bit of a similar model currently to Liverpool's, but they're spending even a little bit more money. But I'm not saying it's kind of similar in terms of because you don't need a new centre mid. You don't need a whole new squad. Klopp has failed at Dortmund to rebuild after his 7th year.
I'm going to be 100 because let's look at it. Pep isn't the only guy in charge of City. City's transfers aren't all, and this is why when people try and come for just the manager or just the board, I'm a bit like, do you know what? There's a lot more people involved in this shit. There's scouts. There's so like, and it's not even scouts because it used to be a manager would move to a club and he'd take all his scouts with him. It's not that anymore. The scouts aren't hired by the manager. The scouts are hired by the club, right? It's not like Pep might have a say, but that's because he's blessed with knowing the directors that they're going Pep. But other clubs don't have that. I just don't
think the model's sustainable, man.
I've always said it with Man United and with Arsenal. Everyone will talk about Fergie. Everyone will talk about Wenger. No one will talk about David Gill and. I'm
gonna put it out there. David Gill was a shit. He was shit. He wasn't as good as you think. David Gill wasn't as great as you think.
Bro, but David Gill was you, man? Was it? Or was
that was ours. Yeah, that was our.
Arsenal had an elite
executive chairman.
No, it wasn't Usmanov. Before Usmanov, they had a guy that left just before Wenger, and it was very relevant that these are the. Someone in the comments will know his name because he was as important as David Gill, and I feel like this Edwards geezer, right, which I didn't know about until I'm seeing United and Chelsea linked with him. I think he's pretty fucking important. I think whoever gets him could be getting a gem that brings you. I'll always say Pep's important. Our players are important. I think Khaldoon is important because he gets the structure correct. And I think this Edwards is a bit of a gem that whoever gets him, that's it, David Dean, thank you. And Newcastle, but here's the thing. Do you see what Newcastle have done? Newcastle went and got one from Brighton. Newcastle's guy that's bringing in it's Brighton, but these are the ones that it's such
Dean Ashton as well. They got that's what I'm saying. Like all of this stuff. Like I like what Liverpool's recruitment and everything, but I just don't think it's sustainable if you want to get to that level because at the end of it will become about money at the end of the day in the next what we say in the next few years. It will become about it.
Next summer, it looks like they're saving their pennies to get a centre mid next summer. Right, but by next summer they might need a centre mid and a DM and then all of a sudden it's like you saved all your pennies to get.
I just think
at the same time, you know what? They might decide to follow the Glazers thing and throw money at it. Go fuck it, we're losing now because all they need is a little L and they'll start spending money.
I'll be real. No, Glazers got to go. We never win under them. It don't matter what happens until we get bought. That's when I can say, all right, we're going to be serious again at one point in life. But until then, it's not going to happen. Fuck those cunts. Sorry, I swore like that, but I don't give a damn.
No, I hear you. I'm just backing FSG, so I always feel like the owner thing is a cop-out because the owner don't really knows and runs the club to an extent. They have people in place, like you said, that should do their jobs. And I think you should cut those people before you even cut the head off. Because to be fair, man, you guys drop peas. And
yeah, but that's just because the thing is the owners could have dropped that. The thing is, if the Glazers did that 2 months ago, it's different. They didn't. Actually, you know what? It's not that. It's the people they employ as well. They employed Richard Arnold and them, man. And we ain't got we think we got football in the heads going on. We don't. We had the pressure as fans to get something going again and again and again. Money that we generate, our revenue that we generate. They put £0 into if you put money into like a Liverpool, FSG and put a penny. Now, if you decided, okay, we're going to put so-and-so investment into Liverpool, instantly they go from here to up there again. Last year, if the last 2 years, I feel like if Liverpool put a bit more investment, their owners put a little bit more investment, and Klopp and all that got on board with each other and said, okay, this is what we're going to do because this is where we're going to be. I reckon you could have really done the quadruple. I'm not kidding you. You
I
really
think that's
man.
where Klopp came up short, man. Because I'm not really big on Klopp. I think he's out of his depth at our club. Great guy, but I don't think he's ready to be number one and hold number one title. He likes the challenge, so that's always his thing. He said it numerous times. But to my original question, as far as where you'll be in a couple years under your man there, Ten Hag.
Get back to that.
Daps, I'm switching it to you right now, man. So here's the thing. Pep came in, and every year, I don't know how, why, who's paying the bookies. Every year, you man are favorites for the Champions League. Never won it. I asked my Arsenal fan because Arteta looking like he got some new hype, new pep in his step. How would you feel if Arteta win the Champions League over at Arsenal before Pep win it at City?
Well, rightly so. They've been in the Champions League longer than us. So they should do. They've been in the Champions League. We've been in the Champions League for, I believe, 12 years.
Well, they haven't been over there with Arteta yet. So I'm just saying, how would you feel your number two leaves and go win it?
It's a valid question right now because, and Steve's brought me back down because yesterday I got rattled because I know this season we're so damn good that everyone just wants to bring up that Champions League thing. Usually we have to wait till about March till rival fans bring up the Champions League. But you know what? We're that fucking good. Rival fans are bringing it up in September. So it's cool. You lot are handing the Premier League to us early. It's no problem. So
no, I haven't given you anything yet, man. I'm just saying the bookies.
I mean,
the bookies.
I would if I was
United. You've been speaking about United. Usually Liverpool fans speak about City, but it's cool. I can now answer it, because it's got to a point where I'm bored of talking about the Champions League.
Pep would be crying in his leagues and all these other domestic trophies.
No. I don't want you to focus the question more on the Champions League. I'm saying, how would you feel if Arteta won it before Pep?
Well, they're not even in it, bro. So I mean,
I'm not saying you're going to win it this year. That's
Hypothetically,
if your number two won it.
It took Sir Alex Ferguson 12 years to win the Champions League, so calm down. But right. So how would I feel? I'll be honest. If it's not for rival fans, I could not give a single flying fuck about the Champions League, I grew up in an era of us doing nothing. The fact we could... When we won the FA Cup, I thought I'd hit my pinnacle, right? However, I'll be honest, this season, I want to win the Champions League because I'm bored. I don't want to do YouTube for one more year. I want to keep doing it. And until we win the Champions League, I'm going to keep being asked about it. And this season, with what I've seen so far, I didn't believe that Haaland could be coming in and being the difference. I don't think one player can be the difference. However, after witnessing what Haaland's doing, I'm like, he could be the difference because previous seasons, we could create 8-9 chances and not score. With him, we create 8-9 chances. If he's on the pitch, we're probably scoring 3 of them. So we need to win it. You know what? I don't want to say it because this isn't a reflection of our fan base, maybe our younger fan base, but you know what? I want to win it. I'm not going to come out here no more and say I don't care. I want to win it because I just want to I'm bored of these questions. Because once that gets answered and we get a Champions League, that's it.
Big up, Jamie. Super swear for super chat.
Arteta winning it. Come on, bro. Let's be real. Arsenal haven't won one.
And that's why I'm kind of put it there to Arsenal never winning one and Pep never really winning one in England.
Like asking me if David Moyes is going to win one with West Ham, bro. Like,
yeah, that's true. That is very true. That is very true.
No. But that's a question, though. That's a question.
In fact,
the question. United haven't won anything in a minute.
David Moyes has gone further in Europe than Arteta has, so it's not really a question.
So, Kaz, you saying in 3-4 seasons, Ten Hag doing his thing, yeah?
No, I wouldn't give him that long. No, I wouldn't give him 3-4 years. I reckon 2 years he should be having a squad going together, in my opinion. Like, I think he's that good of a manager. I think he can definitely do something in the European perspective because that's where he's good. And he can obviously win a league. Obviously, he's done it easy, but it's the Dutch league at the end of the day. But we get to see, man. We got to wait for a man's philosophy to embed with everybody and everything to gel. You just got to be patient with it. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But I can tell you directly here, it's going to get better at Old Trafford on Sunday when we beat Arsenal. So it's all right, man.
I can't wait to go.
Guys. All right, my last question, I'm going to jump out, man. So when you guys lose, we just going to go straight to the Glazers or...
No. If we lose, bro, it's just the fact that we lost. We just lost. I can actually say, look, if we lose, we just lost, bro, to a better team, probably more than likely. And this is a dumb decision. But I can't see us losing against Arsenal. I don't have Arsenal come to Old Trafford thinking they're going to win.
In your eyes, bro.
I hate you.
Hey, anyway, man. Hey, big up Daps, big up Kaz. I'm glad we rejuvenated your career over there at Man U. You guys was looking a little shaky till y'all beat us, but I'm glad your players came in on form.
At least you remember that. Yeah, I'm glad you remember that. You're the
yeah,
reason
nah,
why
man. We helped you guys out. You know what I'm saying? With the defibrillator, you guys was dead till y'all beat us.
Yeah,
so,
man. Appreciate it. A bit like you and your 9-0 on Bournemouth. The Bournemouth had to give
I got
you
my
a bit
money
of
on Arteta though, man. I think he's doing bits. So
mid off.
He'll be a nice one. Hey, big up, man. You guys keep doing what you're doing, all right?
Yeah, man. Being above Liverpool a bit.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this. How Liverpool and United fans are back going at each other. You lot literally don't want to call our name. Go on, say it twice. Say it's like the Candyman, bro.
I'll say it. Smash the likes, people. Thank you very much. If you don't mind, that's what I'll say. Just smash like 13 away from 100.
Now we need to be on
13 away from 100. We're going to bring in our last guests as well. Actually, going to bring them in together. Actually, it's actually another City fan, I believe, and a Man United fan. So it works out perfectly, right?
Who is it? Bring him in.
Mike's.
Yo.
Yes, Mike.
And Reece.
Yes, Reece. What are you saying? Was I speaking to you earlier?
Yeah, you were. Yeah, I DM'd
What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you two doing?
What was the question you asked me? So he asked me a question on Instagram, and I said, jump on the stream and ask me the question live. So what was the question?
Yeah, because I watched the podcast of you and Steve, the South Stand, earlier. So obviously I saw you discussing the Pep contract. I was just thinking, what do you think about their Pep contract? Do you think it'll extend or not?
You know what? It's a mad one because every time I speak to Steve, like in Barcelona, I tried to speak on it and he kind of moved away from it. And then on Wednesday at the game, moved away from it. And I thought, you know what? And then, sorry, Suits, my background's moving mad. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, because he's like, nah, but Pep leaves it to the last couple of months. But he usually, if we don't get an announcement by about November, I'd be a bit weary. But apparently he's come out and said he wants to wait till after the World Cup. Now, listen, I'm not saying this in any sort of disrespectful way. Like the way Ronaldo has spoke about he wasn't gonna say anything until after the transfer window shut. Right. I'm not meaning it in the same way because I understand with Pep, I believe our board will know way, way, way before what's going on. He will allow them to have time to deal with it. But why are you waiting until after the World Cup?
Yeah,
Luis Enrique, that's why.
But which is fine. And I understand. Listen, we expected to get Pep for like 3 years, bro. We have had longer than Barcelona and Bayern probably put together, to be frank. Yeah. So we can't. And he's brought us more. He's changed us as a club. He's brought us more success than we could ever dream of. However, is he waiting for something better? Like, what?
You know what? I can see it. Luis Enrique failing with this Spanish squad. Pep thinking, you know what? I want to go manage the national team. Let me go do a little swapsies with that. I would hate that if I see Luis Enrique coming. I would hate
Spain, though, bro. I don't believe he'll manage Spain because of the Catalan thing.
If he wins the Champions League this season, he leaves City, bro. He leaves City and feel like I'm going to take a break.
But here's the thing: if he wins the Champions League, he's the type of guy that would be like, "That felt good. I want to win it back to back." So we can't call it. I don't think Spain, because I think the Catalan thing, he won't manage Spain. It's the Catalan vibe in Spain. He's been through too much deep shit for that. There's more chance of him fucking off to South America and managing the team over there.
Wants to manage Brazil, I think.
Brazil. But it is mad.
Yeah.
It is mad. But the one thing I would say to every City fan is he's got enough respect for the club and the board that they will know way, way, way in enough time to find the right person. And I think Pep would even go as far as to say, I will help you find the right person. Like we have to trust in our board. This won't be a last minute thing. He leaves and if he's leaving next summer, in the next couple of months, there will be scouting. There will be people coming over, being interviewed. Our board managed things too correctly. I've thrown my toys out the pram before over this board. We have to trust them, man. They do it right.
No, see, the reason why I ask is like, because obviously we've had Edison, we've had Stones, we've just got in Haaland, who else have we had? Rodri, all had contract extensions. So to me, it just wouldn't make sense to why he wouldn't extend his deal unless we win the Champions League. But the one thing I pick up on, I watch his press conferences quite a lot, and like he always like sometimes he says, yeah, I could, like he even come out, I think was it start of last season, and he said I can't see myself staying over 2023, but then he says I'm really happy here. So to me, it's just like you get mixed messages from him. Like sometimes you think he'll stay, sometimes you know not.
Actually, Steve did say this to me, that Pep's one of these guys that is he's an emotional guy, right?
Yeah, he is.
And as an emotional man, we all know that when we're in a certain mood, we can act a certain way, and then things get good and it reminds us, and we think, you know what, we're happy here. And we have to just look at it and think, we never expected Pep to extend once, let alone twice. I think he's extended 3 times now, right?
Yeah, 3 times.
None of us expected that. And when he comes out and says things like, why would I go anywhere else? I've got everything I need here. The trust in the board. I get what I want.
It's a new challenge, isn't it? I suppose that might be it. That could just be it.
But you know what? We never thought he was going to last more than 4 years. Like, we never thought he'd be
because you know what? You look around the world of clubs. There's only probably one other club other than Man City that's probably set up very correctly with funds available and everything. Maybe PSG and maybe Bayern Munich again. I can't see anything else that would be set up that Pep Guardiola's. I want to do that.
South America.
Yeah, that's what I think it's.
He said he'd like to manage a team in South America. For me, it would probably be someone like Brazil. But
they would hate him, by the way. They would hate him.
What, bro?
Brazil would hate him.
I'll be 100. I expect big things this season. Last season, when he signed the extension, I never thought we were going to win the league last season, right? I thought, you know what, this could be, because we didn't get Kane, right? We didn't have a striker. We didn't get a left back. And I was thinking, to me, this seems like this could be a season of just getting everything in place for Pep's last season to go ham. I look at this season, I think what we've got, I think the fact we've kept Bernardo Silva, we could achieve massive, massive things. Imagine if Manchester City were to do the 3-peat and win the Champions League, right? Do you know what, Pep? I will drive you to the fucking airport. You do that, no problem. I'll drive you to the airport. And do you know what? Take Bernardo Silva with you with a parachute, drop him off in Barcelona, and we'll sail into the sunset. I have no issues with that. But we can't start. Look, we've had Pep for many years. We never dreamed of this as kids. So it is what it is, man. It's what it is. Let's just enjoy the fact that we have got 2 of the biggest gunmen in the Premier League, and both of them are 22 years old.
It's off. Mike, what were you saying about Arsenal on Sunday, man? Are you confident? I ain't
even about Ronaldo, your gunman.
Bro, no. We're beating Arsenal. I'm not like 100% confident, because I'm never 100% confident in United, but I expect to win. I want to win. I think they have a lot of injuries right now. They don't have a DM.
Did you say you want to?
I expect to not. Like, I also want to win, but you know what I meant.
I want £1 million, bro, but that doesn't mean I'm confident of winning it. Are you gonna win, Michael?
Yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win 2-1.
More confidence out, man.
I got confidence.
They're injured. They have no DM. Lokonga's playing DM while we have Casemiro, because he's gonna start. I don't know if Anthony's gonna start though yet, because he's probably not 100% match fit. Which Alanga's fine, because we need legs against Arsenal anyway. But I think if Ronaldo starts, he's going to score Reece, because he always loves dunking on Arsenal. He's done it a million times. We'll make it the millionth and first time. They're his children. He's done it. He's been doing it for 12 years. He could be as crap as Ronaldo could be out of form. He'll score against them. He did it last year. So
I wouldn't mind Ronaldo against Saliba. I'll tell you that in a year. Wouldn't mind that. Somewhere that he's one of his weaker areas.
Yeah, it's a good introduction, bro. Like, Saliba's like this new Rolls Royce center back. See how you do against one of the best of all time.
He has been compared to Van Dijk already. I'm not.
He's better than Van Dijk right now. He's better than Van Dijk right now, but that's good.
On form, yes. Overall ability, no.
Virgil van Oor, man, I hate that guy.
I mean, on form, like basically, he has been impressive for the last 5 games. Van Dijk hasn't, bro. We got dunked on by Isaac. Isak, whatever you want to call him.
By 5 games, are we, Kas? Come on.
No. But we're talking about form alone, not ability alone. That's just form, because we can talk. That's why I said if we talk about like a combined 11 on form, then obviously like Xhaka gets into Man United and Arsenal combined 11. Do you get what I mean on form?
I can't wait for this game. I swear down.
Should be a good
Right,
game because I think they've got. I saw that Zinchenko
injured as well.
Odegaard. They all trained today. I heard. So I think.
Oh, for real?
Zinchenko didn't.
Yeah.
Zinchenko didn't.
Yeah.
Nah, Zinchenko didn't. They're
What about
assessing Odegaard.
Ramsdale?
They're assessing him. That's all we
They're
can see.
They're assessing him too.
Maybe it's just like one of them Arsenal pages.
I think they'll assess him tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get confirmation. I'm pretty sure because it'll be a press conference tomorrow from both managers. So I'm going to guess that Arteta is going to confirm who's going to be in or out, so more or less.
You're going to be watching that, ain't you, Kas?
Oh fuck yes, I will. I will be eyeballing that.
The traveling squad gets announced tomorrow, so we'll see who's in the
I
squad.
don't think Arsenal score if Odegaard doesn't play.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said as well, Reece. Man, honestly, I really do think
Bro,
if Odegaard is turning up at the moment.
Bro, Odegaard's gonna be scared of Casemiro even if he plays. I'm telling you, Casemiro has an aura.
The thing is, as well, yeah, with this, I said this with tactic. I've done this tactical kind of thing, and I'm not joking. 3 out of 3, I've done so well at the moment, and I want to go for a 4th. The thing is, yeah, have you not noticed, Mikes? A lot of the team, the teams that we have come up against in the last 3 games, we push them to do us on the wings. Like they have to beat us on the wings to get somewhere in the box. So I don't mind Martinez up against a Jesus who wants to drop deep. Get clamped by Casemiro if you want to drop deep a little bit more. Then do you get what I mean? So they're going to be forced out wide, and I reckon Saka's off. He's got a couple assists, but I think Manasseh eats him up.
Yeah, he does.
It's Martinelli v Delo. Delo still gives me. He doesn't give me confidence, man. I don't know what Delo we're going to get.
He's been really good. He's been really good the last 3 games. If you look at his stats,
But Martinelli has been amazing as well, though. Like,
that's why I said Elanga needs to play. Like, Elanga can help Dallo, like, in terms of tracking back.
All I know, we got the better substitutions as well to come on. That's a fact to change up a game. They don't. The only thing is, we just got to knacker out Ben White, so they bring on Tomiyasu. That's all I can really think of.
I just love the fact that you lot are nervous.
No, well, you would be in any game, especially if when I get to the stadium on Sunday. As soon as I'm outside at the Trinity, I'm like, you know what? I'm probably gonna say 5-0 or something stupid. Because when you're outside the stadium,
what you said against Brighton, right?
No, I said we was gonna beat Brighton 2-0, I believe.
No, I can't wait for the game. I think it's a very important game. Joking aside, I do.
I don't think it changes a thing for Arsenal, though.
I put both of you.
I think it does
right now as potential. Look. The top 4 race is real. Anyone that says it's Chelsea fans saying it's easy, Tottenham fans thinking they're there, it's real. The top 4 race is real, and so this is huge. This is massive. I can't wait for it. But let me ask one more question. Right, actually, no. Before we wrap up, I'm going to do predictions. So, Reece, firstly, predictions against Villa.
I'll say I'll go 3-0. Yeah,
3-0 City.
Yeah, I don't know if Haaland will get a hat-trick this week, but I do think he'll score, but I don't think he'll get a hat-trick this week.
I don't think he starts. I'm going to say it here now. I don't think he starts this week. I reckon he goes with Julian Alvarez and then brings on Haaland just to manage it a little bit potentially. That's what I think. And I reckon...
My FPL team don't need that. Please.
Yeah, I just really think Alvarez against Mings, I'm not joking. Just all he's got to do is just take him out of position, do his little drop deep kind of thing, spin around him. Yeah, it's I'm saying it right now, a chest 6-0, bruv, at Villa, and he gets sacked. I'm saying it 6-0 again. I reckon I'm saying it.
I'd love to see it. Listen, that creates a reel on Gerrard's career as a manager. Lost Liverpool the league and then got sacked with a 6-0. I would love to see it, but no, it's not that, bro. Let's not underestimate Villa. They're a team under pressure, so listen, they could come out swinging. But I think I said 3-1. I think Haaland will start though.
Jacob.
But now let's move on to it. Michael said 2-1. Kas, you're saying 2-1 as well.
Oh, what, an Arsenal game?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 2-0 or 2-1, I'd say. Yeah, I can't. It just depends if Odegaard's there or not. Because I reckon their midfield is going to be very, very weak regardless. Right, DM, good luck. Lokonga's going to get hounded down by Bruno, and I think that's going to be annoying for them. If we bring the energy we do against Liverpool, it's a long day for Arsenal. Because
they haven't beaten us at OT with a crowd in like 17 years. The only time they beat us was in the bubble, which doesn't count.
Difficult. It's pretty easy, you know.
Not for them, though. It's a mental block for them. Remember last year with Michael Carrick in charge, we were terrible. Like, we were in terrible form. They pulled up. We beat them.
Yeah, you've got a good record against Arsenal at home, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I
just keep smiling about United at home. I'm not going to lie. Sorry, Kas.
Yeah, for you, it's easy, but...
Yeah, and basketball, dude, or let's talk ball B, whatever he's going to call it. It's like, he says, can we not allowed to talk bad on City? Bro, what can you say bad about City, fam? Like, we can't can't talk about the money thing anymore because
bad on City. As long as
you
it's, as long
can't.
as it's,
You can't,
What are you
bro.
saying,
You can't. Like, I'm thinking of every angle to come at City. You can't talk about oil money anymore. You can't talk about money because every TV, right? There's like 200 million. Every team across the league get about
everyone's
200 million
spending money.
TV,
Money's
right?
dead now. Money's dead. Everyone's
Yeah, it's
spending
not a
money.
thing. It's not a thing. It's about how you spend the money now. And it's just like, you can't actually come and see it. And it's actually pissing me off that I
I'll
can't
be
even
honest,
say
the
that they've
oil
lost the
money
game
one-
yet.
When people said that oil money is what's the word that they use? They say oil money is
Blood money. Is that what it is?
yeah. But how is it blood money? It's from the ground, bro.
I don't know.
Literally, the Americans have won you over with that agenda. Yeah, trust me. If we're talking about owners of football clubs, you can't be saying oil money is blood money when your club is owned by an American owner. Full stop. Right? Please don't do
For
that.
real. Didn't know that.
But there is things. I mean, listen, I'm a City fan, so I will find a weakness in City, and I will talk about it. There are weaknesses.
There is
Every
I think
club
there
has
is there's a weakness, but I'm talking bad on City. I'm talking something that we can banter about City. So any banter, you can't banter City.
It's only the Champions League, really. That's
Champions League,
all.
or the fact that we've got a sugar daddy in that, like, it's mad that a business have money invested in to make them better. Crazy, absolutely insane. Listen, anyone that says that, I hope to God you never invest any of your family's money because you will be fucked. Right? It's what you need to do to make a business thrive. But nah, you know what? We just have to enjoy it as City fans. You lot can talk on that. We're going to enjoy it, and if it ends, it ends. I'm still going to live a better life than I did 15 years ago. So it's good, man. But yeah, Kas, anything else to say before we go? Reece, thank you for joining us.
Man. Why couldn't they? Why couldn't we? What they called what are your owners called again?
Well, they're called the Prince. He's called the Prince of Abu Dhabi.
Why couldn't them man just go take over a city? I mean, like a team in Birmingham or something. Like why, bro? It's just allow it, man. It's just go take over Aston Villa somewhere. Take over another city, man.
Oh, you know what it was? I think they saw your banners saying 34 years, and they thought, you know what?
Yeah, no, because you know what it is. I know the Arabs love competition, bro. They're gonna do it on purpose. It's facts, man. It is what it is, though, man. Obviously, I'm jealous of City. I can admit it, innit? But it's funny how things turn around in like a decade or so. But at the end of the day, I don't know what else to really say except that we're gonna fuck up Arsenal in one for the swear jar, and that's about it, man.
So. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. All the likes. People, if you're in it, I don't know what the likes are on, but we want to hit 100 before the stream ends. 98, 2 more likes. If the like is not lit, please just give it a tap, put it over 100. Tomorrow, Kas, what time am I up? What time have I got to do something? Boss?
Oh wait, we've got a preview show.
Now?
What do you mean, boss?
Well, I'm saying, boss, what time do I have to be
I was
up?
about to say something. That could have got me cancelled. Never mind. Yeah. It's a London thing, isn't it? Or more time. Actually, no, it's more like an inner city thing. Tomorrow we'll be doing a preview show at early in the morning at 11-ish.
Cool. So we will be live at 11 to preview all of the Premier League games, not just the Arsenal Man United one. And then we'll be live tomorrow night at 9:45 doing a review of all of the games. And then just a warning, on Sunday we will be doing a watch along live in here with a couple of Arsenal and United fans, and I can't fucking wait. But Kas, you got the outro ready, please?
I big up everyone, man. Yeah, 106 likes, man.
Michael,
love that, man.
Sure.
Mods, love. Catch you tomorrow.